Ever since this game was revealed out of nowhere almost 2 years ago, pretty much everyone who's seen the gameplay has been absolutely hooked and could not wait already to play the game when it releases, which could most definitely be in 2023. It is actually expected to be fully completed by 2023 with all of its story, its different biomes to explore, and characters that comes with it. First of all, this game was one of the first ever to announce and show its Unreal Engine 5 gameplay to the world, showcasing absolutely beautiful environments, stunning character animations, and exciting combat features. Not only that, but Black Myth Wukong will include an absolute ton of different monsters and bosses to fight. Also a ton of variety to mix up the action with different abilities, different weapons, and so on. It's pretty much a dream game for a lot of people. And to this day, in summer of 2022, it is one of the most awaited projects of the new gen consoles and PC, without a doubt. And with the new details that we have had, this is just going to make the wait even longer. So let's just get right into it. The main character we will be playing as can switch and change into at least 10 different characters, from a huge gorilla-like monster that can cause absolute chaos to enemies that are around him. He can stomp on the ground and enemies will get thrown away in an instant, and will have other monstrous abilities just like this. Second, he can change into a fly-like flying creature where you can infiltrate places and just pass unnoticed, and even spy on enemies and see what they're saying. You can also transform into an actual monkey king with an extremely dangerous fire baton that will kill anything it touches in an instant. There's of course more creatures you will be able to transform into, but it is also kept a secret for now. A truly important part of the game that the developers have stated will be the exploration of the surrounding environments, from which it will be possible to obtain important tools to be able to progress into the main story and other side stories. These environments will be kind of like an open environment that you'll be able to explore freely and come back to if you'd like. This game is not an open world though, but it will be comprised of different open sections you'll be able to explore with completely different enemies in each of these sections. As I said before, you'll be finding new weapons in these places, and of particular importance seems to be the stick possessed by the protagonist, which is a magical black iron stick, which doesn't seem to be the strongest weapon at all, but this tool gives you the ability to transform into other creatures. Of course, it's not only you that will be a creature in this game, as many bosses and different enemies will be roaming around, waiting for you to fight them to the death, and these developers really focus their attention on the variety of combat between the bosses. It won't feel like you're always fighting the same thing over and over, it'll feel awesome and unique. You'll have different staffs available to you and some secret weapons and Easter eggs that can be found in the world if you decide to search for them. While we don't have many specific details about the plot of Black Myth, we do know that the game is based on the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, one of the 4 masterpieces of Chinese classical literature. Part of this story is about Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King, who we will be playing as in this game, and it includes a ton of grandiose fights and exploration into really weird environments. As seen in the gameplay trailers that are released, there is an absolute ton of weird environments that we'll be exploring, some that has never been put into a video game ever. Black Myth Wukong really wants the players to feel like they're on a weird adventure in places that is never seen before, either in games, movies, or in real life. In Journey to the West, thus in this game, Wukong's story tells of him from birth to the journey that he embarks on to become immortal, mastering the language and martial arts along the way. In addition, he learns about 72 divine transformations that allow him to freely transform into different animals and objects. If the developers actually take full inspiration of the Journey to the West story, there will be an absolute ton of things that we'll be able to transform into, giving us different gameplay opportunities, which sounds so awesome already. Here's what the main character in this game can do. He can transform into different people, animals, and objects. He can clone himself or into different forms. He can jump on the clouds as seen in the gameplay trailer, and he has an incredible jumping ability, allowing him to go really far in an instant. He can also change the weather. He has or will find possession of a variety of weapons and martial arts, and finally, he has or will find throughout the story a special breathing method that ensures immortality. While it does not specifically tell you this, the game will feature some kind of little side quest that could be separate from the main story, little missions that you'll be able to find while meeting new characters. Let me know if you guys are excited for this game, and make sure you support this video and subscribe for more on Black Myth Wukong.